As we await a new executive order on immigration, a stunning new report estimates that it might cost American taxpayers over $4 billion to care for refugees this year. Is that true? Well, joining us now is a man who has crunched all the numbers in the past. He's a research director for the Center for Immigration Studies, Stephen Camerata. Thank you so much for being with us, Stephen.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is that true? It's going to cost us more than $4 billion this year?
Well, if you say, look at the refugees we've taken in the last 5 years, which is about 500,000, sure, when you take into account all the things that we do special for refugees, plus the heavy use of all kinds of welfare that they're allowed to use, it would easily total $4 or $5, maybe $6 billion.
Wow. Just to show folks at home how much that could buy you, you could buy with $4 billion, 4.1 to be exact, you could buy almost 11,000 new homes for $384,000 each, which is an expensive home. You could buy 170,000 new cars that would cost you $24,000 each. You know, when I was looking at these statistics earlier, Stephen, I was wondering how many veterans would be helped if we spent $4 billion? How many school teachers? How many police officers could be helped? Folks that are paying taxes that live here.
Right. Now, look, I mean, it's all a fair point. If you look at immigrants or refugees from the Middle East, about 90% receive food stamps, 3/4 are on Medicaid. These are some very big numbers, and we could do a lot of other things with that money, including maybe help more people in the region rather than bring them here. When they come here, the cost is very high, but we could help maybe 12 times as many people in the region for the same amount of money. And that is an important policy question that doesn't get asked enough. Is this the best use of our money?
Stephen, let's look at some of the numbers from 2015. These are the number of refugees who arrived here in 2015. Most of them are on food stamps. Almost 93% are on food stamps. Almost 68% on Medicaid, and then we're giving cash assistance to 72% of them. Listen, we all have a heart for other people, and we want to help other people, but how long are these folks on welfare? Do they have to, are we forcing them to go get a job after like 3 months?
Well, no, the idea is always to try to make folks self-sufficient, but remember, a very large fraction have very little education. A lot of them don't have any ties to the United States, and welfare is pretty attractive. So even if you follow them many years out, a large fraction still use welfare. Things do improve over time, but the costs remain big.
Yeah, they surely do. All right, Stephen Camerata, thank you for breaking it all down for us. Have a good one.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.